Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel, is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. Do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring the system online.
I grow tired of waiting.
It'll only be a few more moments. Run. Run!
What is he doing in there? James. He's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We used an old abandoned tunnel as an escape route once before, many years ago. Everyone should know how to find it. We need to get there right now. Let's go.
What is going on up there? Hey.
We don't wander off. We're going to need you. This tunnel leads to the Citadel, the Brotherhood of Steel's fortress. We should be safe there, if we can make it. We're underground. No one's been down here for a long time. Odds are, we're not alone. Understand me? We don't have time to waste. We need to get... Don't wander off. We're going to need... You heard me. We need you right now. You're the only one here with any amount of combat experience. We've got the Enclave behind us, and who knows what ahead of us if we're going... We need to stick together, but we need to move quickly. We'll follow behind you, all right? Let's... We'll be... There's a locked door up ahead. I can open it, but it'll take some time.
Nation or not. Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eaton.
Where?
Let's It's time to discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, president.
What is going on up there?
We need to escape while... Don't wander off. We're going to need you. You... We'll be right. There's a locked door up ahead. I can open it, but it'll take some time.
us, who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security. These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all steel, murder. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by this.
What did you do?
Guys and gals ever said about those
What is going on up there? What did... you...
Don't wander off. We're going to...
do?
We need to escape while we can.
I'm out of here. Damn!
Some scattered reports that a couple of costume kooks have been battling for control of the settlement called Canterbury Commons. One of these wackos seems to be assisted by robots, and the other by mutated bugs. Every day it seems to be the same nutty scene, with the scuffles ending in a stalemate. So if your travels take you to Canterbury Commons, Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. I've been thinking quite a bit
We can't go
lately
any
about
further. We need to...
something we can all relate to. Something
Garza has a heart condition. He needs medicine or he may not make it. I'm not moving until he gets the medicine.
I am referring, of course.
I don't have sufficient medical supplies with me, or else this wouldn't be a problem. If you have it...
So it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball.
Normally, I would never... If you think this is the best course of action, we'll do it. I hope this...
The sun is warm, welcoming. And on the horizon, they're like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressman.
We have no medicine. But there's something else that may help for now.
If it will help me, then I will take it. I trust you.
Sweet America, hello again. This is...
We can't go any further. We need to stop.
I'd like to have a chat. I've been thinking
Garza,
quite a bit lately about
I don't...
something we can all relate to.
Yes, this looks to be enough. He'll need med... Thank you.
Inescapably American. I am referring, of course,
Garza,
to
here.
our great
This will help you to feel better.
pastime.
Once we reach the Citadel, you'll be fine.
Thank you, Doctor. I'm
That's
feeling
right,
better
America.
already.
Before
Let us
we were
continue
devastated
and
by
not waste
atomic
more time
war,
here.
Each state had its
if you're up to
own
it, we'll continue.
professional baseball team. Imagine.
We're outnumbered! I'm out of here! Get out of here!
We can't go any further. We need...
I'd like to have a chat.
Garza has...
I've been thinking quite a bit lately
I-
about something we can all relate to. Something is unquestionably inescapable.
We can't go any further.
I'd like to have a chat. I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something.
Good enough. You honor us with your presence here.
I am Dr. Madison Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lyons! I know you're in there! I know you can hear me! You open this goddamn door right now!
We can't stop now. We need to keep going.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lyons. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I've heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more. I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lyons, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison. It'll be okay. Now, This is James's daughter, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yes. She knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help her.
Very well, we'll sort this all out.
Elder Lion.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Sir.
At ease.
Hail. You just managed to get yourself into all sorts of trouble, don't you? Welcome to the Citadel. Not many civilians get to see the place. Talk to Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found. Paladin Gunny instructs all initiates in the use of power armor, but only after they've undergone a rigorous training regimen. Considering all that's happened, my father may grant you special permission. I've read the reports, seen the initial scans, but I can hardly believe it. I figured those radio transmissions were just old recordings. Never figured the Enclave would actually show up, in the flesh. But don't worry. Whatever they try, we'll be ready for it. I'll lead the Pride to knock them out tomorrow, if my father permits it. You've seen them, so you know what we know. What more is there to say? If we can figure out where they're coming from, we might be able to stop them. If not... stay strong.
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man. Considering the circumstances, I think it would be prudent if you received such training, yes. Speak to Gunny in the Bailey. He will train you in the proper use of power armor. Fear not, I will send word that I have... You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word that I've given... Hail.
You honor us with your presence here. The Brotherhood is at your service.
Need something, friend? The Brotherhood is at your service.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Welcome. Welcome. I'm sorry, but I really don't have time to talk right now. Perhaps Scribe Jameson could help you.
Need something, friend?
Quartermaster Durga here, stranger. I have to say, we run a tight ship, and unless Elder Lion says so, we don't trade with outsiders. Quartermaster out.
May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries. Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault-Tec equipment? Are you quite sure? I suspect that would be a waste of time. Regardless, the Brotherhood is not in possession of such a device. There is, however, a way in... Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
You are welcome. If you require...
Hail.
Elder Lyons.
You honor us with your presence here.
Need something, friend?
Hail.
Welcome.
Hail.
You honor us with your presence.
Elder on deck.
Hail.
Need
Hail to you. Under the circumstances, I...
something, friend?
So what's the latest report?
It appears the Enclave troops have moved beyond the Purifier into the surrounding wasteland region.
A word,
No
please.
telling how far they might spread.
What is it? And I told you.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Hail. The Brotherhood is at your service. I've been meaning to ask you, what's on your mind? I heard Elder Lyons talking to Rothschild. Sounds like even he's worried about the Enclave. Think I'm just being paranoid? Look, the Enclave has the tech. They have the resources. But do they have the power? I don't think so.
That robot could mean the difference between victory or defeat against the Enclave.
Hail.
Oh, very well. Now please. Giant robot to fix?
Hail.
I'll train these marshmallows if it...
Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt. Oh, my apologies, stranger. I thought you were one of these worthless initiates. I swear these kids would be lost without me here to powder their asses. Heard you were coming. Yeah, I can train you, but don't ask me to like it. My initiates sweat blood, and you just get a free pass? Anyway, you ready for this? Now look, to wear power armor, first thing you need to do is relax your muscles. Let the suit do the work, okay? Now you. What aid can I offer you, outsider? Killing unarmed civilians makes me sick. Come over here. Try fighting someone who shoots back. Fucking cowards. If you'll excuse... Hail.
Welcome. Name's Paladin Bale. What do you need, civilian?
Hello?
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago.
Here shall be stricken death to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men win.
That's secure for a reason. Hey there, buddy. Come back anytime. Morning.
Hey, what can I get you? Have a look. Enjoy.
Staying out of trouble, I hope. Don't... It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements, too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that.
Welcome to Craterside Supply. Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply, but what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the Wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you? Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for... Yeah, you wouldn't imagine how hard it is to replace that big light bulb up there, too. That's great for a foreword. Open with a joke and all that. Here, take the suit. Something tells me you might need it. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you. Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words. Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first? Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it. I guess you've been around a bit. So, tell me about what you found. So you're saying that they acquired a well-protected stash? I wonder how many other places are hiding treasures behind monsters. Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit, my treat. Tastes kinda great after a while. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more, better. I still need to study a living specimen with radiation poisoning. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield. And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy? Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that. Oh, you're a peach. Or At least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays. Now, 200 rads should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of. Oh, feeling a bit under the... Not even for human... Good to see that old house finally found an owner. I have all sorts of items and themes for that place. Some people don't like living in a boring old house. Purchase a theme from me, and I use all of my design abilities to set your place up in the manner you request. You can choose from the Vault, Raider, Wasteland Explorer, Science, Love Machine, or pre-war themes. Feeling a bit anxious, are we? Remember, once you buy a theme, you can't sell it back to me. Although you could always purchase a new one. Well then, let's make a deal. Good hunting! Do I... Don't worry.
Don't try anything.
Welcome home, madam. Good morning, madam. What can I do for you? Ah, do you know the best contraceptive for old people is nudity? Certainly, ma'am. It's good to see you alive and well, madam.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined. Amada's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now. Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language. I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back. I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you. It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault. I guess you've had a lot on your mind since you were here last. Where do you want to go? Okay, follow me. Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back! Don't you know enough to stay away? I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels. I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous. I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore. Yes, you do. Don't you know enough to stay away?
Taylor, stop shooting, damn it! I guess you can see how bad things are down here. What do you need? As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left. No surprise. She always did like you. I hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan. Just be careful about it.
Go ahead and start something. I dare you.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted. I assume you're talking about the unpleasantness when you left? Yes? Jonas and your father were endangering the future success of this vault and the safety of its residents. I did what I had to do to keep them from destroying all we had achieved here. I only wish I could have prevented it from happening at all. Spoken like someone who's never had to make difficult decisions. Like someone who's never had to lead. Jonas was leaving with your father. Their departure would lead to others leaving as well. And before you know it, half of the vault would be gone. And then our home, the last safe, pure bastion of humanity, would be reduced to a lonely handful of aging holdouts, too few to continue. I'm trying to save my people. Possibly the only pure, safe humans left in the world. Don't destroy humanity's last chance just because you don't like the choices I've had to make to protect it. To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me. Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault? The previous overseers were idiots, and we nearly died because of their naivete. I'm simply trying to make up for their mistakes. In a generation or two, no one will remember it ever happened, and we'll still be the safest, purest humans left. But for that to happen, we can't let ourselves be further tarnished by outsiders. I deeply doubt it, but your naive ramblings do have a certain entertainment value.
What's the big idea?
Leave me alone. You're back again? They're a bunch of hellions, that's what they are. I'm at my wit's end about them. I really am. It's all kind of blurry for me, but I hear I owe you for saving me. But don't expect much. The whole thing was your dad's fault in the first place.
Make it quick. Amada's up there, in the clinic with the rest of them. I'd take...
Damn, look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us. What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here. Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices? The damned goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference. Okay, hold still. I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, and maybe I'll even let you join it, huh? Well, they ain't seen nothing like me yet. Butcher's gonna take that Wasteland by storm. I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh? Catch you later.
Hey.
It's good to see you again.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back! Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight. Chaos doesn't even cover it. It's a nightmare down here. People died that night, and all because my father went crazy to keep someone from opening the vault. And worst of all, then we found out the vault had been opened before, and they'd lied about it all our lives. After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions. It's not that simple. Just because Butch wants to leave this place behind doesn't mean the rest of us want to go away forever. It's our home, and we want to stay here. It's just that since you left, we started thinking maybe the outside wasn't something to be afraid of. But we can't even suggest going outside to communicate or trade at all. Not with the Overseer keeping us trapped down here. You need to stop him. I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this. You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can... Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right? I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your timeout. Thanks. And good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
Hello.
Evening. You've got to change the Overseer's mind. Oh, it's good to see you're back from outside. It can be dangerous out there for someone your age.
It's good to see you again.
How may I serve you, mistress? Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy? Human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy. Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success. But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all. Actually, no. I'm afraid I've been, what's the human term? Fired. I've been reassigned to cleaning detail. My first duty is, somewhat ironically, cleaning the clinic. But surgery was fun while it lasted. Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Hey, good to see you again. I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days is going to turn real ugly. I never thought you'd be back.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
Don't you know enough to stay away?
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again. Look what we have here. Where? Bring it!
What do you want? They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today. To fix... Oh, do you? The mission of this vault has always been to ensure a safe haven for pure humans. We owe it to our species to keep that mission. What do you want? To fix what you started? I deep...
change the Overseer's mind. It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn. Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail, if the vault ever goes. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards. I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amata and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all. I heard one of... I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal.
What do you want? Oh, do you? Damn it! I told them I won't let this degenerate into violence again. The vault simply can't take the instability anymore. But maybe you're right. They simply can't stand the pressure anymore. And now the purity and perfection of my vault is crumbling all around me. I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
You don't belong here anymore.
I never thought you'd be back.
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you.
You did it! It's good to see you again. I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him. It's hard to forgive what he's done, but I suppose I can understand why he did it. I'm glad you brought him to his senses. But now there's a new overseer in charge, and I'm planning on opening the vault. This time for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change. I know you are, And on behalf of the Vault, I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the Vault, you have to go. We can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the Vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again.
Hello.
It's good. It's a shame you gotta go, but you'll do okay out there, I'm sure. It's a shame you gotta go. It's a shame. It's a shame you gotta go, but you'll do okay out there, I'm sure.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
meat. chicken shit. You're dead!
a local. Shouldn't you be banging rocks together or something?
will not be tolerated.
One of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Arbitrary power is most easily established on the ruins of liberty, abused to licentiousness. Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are things we should talk about. All right. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America, the Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. the Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together, can we hope to reach our full potential. The way we were before the war. Whole, beautiful.
Mighty fine thing you did for this town.
Hey, what can I get you? Enjoy. Don't mind me.
They call me Shrapnel.
Give me a shout if you need anything.
Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem.
Want to do some buff?
Keep it on the level, and everything... Hold it right there. Nobody's allowed into Paradise Falls except on slaver business. And I get to decide what qualifies as slaver business. You? I don't think so. You're not really... Let's just say that you wouldn't fit in up there. So why don't you just turn around and head back the way you came? Yeah, okay, be a smartass. See where that gets you. We might be able to work something out, but it won't be cheap. If I vouch for you and you go mess up our groove, it's my ass on the line. I think 500 cap should cover it. What do you say? Fine, I didn't think you would anyway. You done bothering me? Are you for real? You come up to a man's place of business and you don't even know who he is? He's the man. Runs Paradise Falls. He's the real deal. Definitely not someone you want to mess with. But Eulogy doesn't waste his time with morons. So piss off before I put you in the dirt. Maybe I could use someone like you. Think you can round up some assets for Eulogy Jones? Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. Enjoy your visit to Paradise Falls. Friendly warning. Don't act like a jackass. You won't get a second chance.
Rousey son of a bitch.
We can make it.
Oh God, lady, you gotta help us. You gotta get us out of here.
The fuck you looking at, huh? Ain't none of them getting nowhere. Not with them collars on. Asshole should have known better.
Hey, how'd it go with that blonde thing you brought in here?
must be our prospective customer. I do hope Paradise Falls can accommodate your needs. We make no judgments, no assumptions. We understand that it's a harsh world out there, and you do what you must to make it. Now, was there something specific you were interested in? You do? Hell, that's great news. They'll work out well for you, I think. Full of energy, great for small jobs now, and bigger loads down the road. I'm sure we can come to a reasonable agreement, something you'll find affordable. I'm sorry, what? I hope you're not trying to strong-arm me, friend. I'd be more than happy to cut both your legs off before you even think you have one to stand on. Well then, you and I are a perfect fit. You want to buy slaves and I want to sell them. There are some prime specimens out there. Have you had a chance to look them over? Well, you should. Go on out, take a gander, and see if there's anything that might meet your need. I will point out that there are a few kids out there. Not something you see very often. We can discuss details once you...
Watch it. Hey, lady, can you get us out of here? Can't you just shoot them all? Well, I mean, Squirrel thinks maybe he could use the computer in here to turn off the collars. Squirrel's good with computers, and they don't know he made this one work again. But it's not connected or something. Hang on, I'll get Squirrel, and he can tell you what to do. Hey, that's the Mungo. Go talk to her.
Yeah, get away from me.
You're the Mungo that's helping us, huh? Sammy says she wants to know the plan. Well, listen up, Mungo, because it's a good one. I'm super smart. Man, you're cranky. Fine, here's what you do. You go on into the boss guy's room and use his terminal. Get the one in here added to the network. Think you can handle that, Mungo? Don't screw up, okay?
Stay nearby. That cause a scene.
Right away, Daddy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Haven't I always said that I hate to wait? Why you always have to make me wait? What's wrong with you?
Despite the harshness of the wasteland, I've discovered in more than a few here a compassion that is unheard of in the Commonwealth. Perhaps it's the daily struggle for life here which gives appreciation for life in general, whether human or android. In a few days, I'll be a free man, a new man. Let me say thank you now for referring me to Pinkerton at Rivet City, because I will not remember any of this soon.
Tell me what you...
Hey, Mungo, we're getting out of here, right? What's up, Mungo? You fixed that terminal yet? All right. You're okay for a Mungo, you know that? So we're one step closer to getting out of here. Well, with the terminal, I can turn off the collars and open up the gate. But they're not gonna just let us walk out of here, you know? There's always at least one guard near the pen, and someone's gotta get rid of him. Since we can't just walk around like we own the place, you're gonna have to do it. You get me? Okay. Hey!
What? We got a reason to be talking I ain't aware of? Huh? Yeah, I mean, they pay well enough, I guess. What the hell do you care? Maybe. And maybe it's time to see eulogy about a raise.
Hey! So what's the deal, Mungo? Oh, don't worry. We're out of here. Me and Sammy can make it no problem. The drain in the bathroom is small. We'll fit through, but Mungo's can't. But you gotta tell Penny it's time to go. She's being all dumb and won't listen to us. You gotta talk to her. She went all soft on Rory McLaren. He's this guy that got captured. Not bad for a Mungo, but Penny really likes him. The guards threw him in the box last week for causing problems. He's still in there, and she won't leave him. I say he's just another Mungo and ain't our problem. But Penny's being all stupid like I said. Hell, I don't know. Go talk to her. Try and get her to get out while she can. Me and Sammy are getting out of here now, though. If you can get her to come, meet us east of here, after you're out.
You're the Mungo that helped Sammy and Squirrel, aren't you? Well, I already told them I'm not going anywhere. Not without Rory. I already told Sammy and Squirrel I'm not going. I'm not leaving Rory. What are you gonna do, shoot me? I can't. If they see me out there, they'll throw me back in and then I'll never get out. You have to do it. You gotta get the key to the box. That Mungo 40, he's got one. I think the boss guy has the other one. Keeps it in his room. If you can get Rory out, come and get me and then we can leave. I just won't leave him behind.
Here.
Who the hell are you? What? Are you kidding me? She did? Is she safe? Can I see her? Penny, she wanted you to set me free? I owe that little girl a lot. I'll have to try and make it up to her someday. Okay, what do we do? You got it. I'll stay right with you. Get me to the front gate and I can make a run for it from there.
Is Rory safe yet? You saved him? Really? Thank you so much. I'll make it up to you somehow, I promise. Now I have to get out. Don't follow me. You go out the normal way. We'll meet outside.
We. Paradise Falls is the last place you'll ever see.